Hey guys, see you again. In this video, I would like to share you only one topic, but two relative ideas. The first one, what is language? And second one, what is second language acquisition? These two ideas you probably heard many times, but I do not know you understand or not. And I am happy to share you now. What is language? When we are talking about a language, we refer to systematic, symbolic, and social. What is systematic? Systematic, we refer to the grammar, we refer to the rules when we practice or we follow the rule when we are saying. For example, I go to school. My friend will understand me easily. If I say I should go, oh, I am crazy now because I don't follow the grammar. And the listener or the partners do not understand us. And this is systematic. Systematic is grammar. Or sometimes systematic we refer to the prefix, suffix. For example, rewrite, reread. So those are grammars. And second is language is symbolic. What is symbolic? Symbolic comes from the word symbol. For example, I am say flowers. I say flower to you, and you will understand because your brain starts thinking what is flower. Even I don't show the picture to you, but you can understand what is flower. These are flower. These are flower. Yes, sure. And symbolic is also the language. For example, I just show my gesture to you, and you understand what I am doing, what I want you to do. This is also symbolic, and symbolic is language. And third, language is social. Language is social. It is true enough to accept. For example, on this video, I am talking to you, and you are listening to me. This is social. I share my ideas through this video. I spread my ideas through this video. I interdependent with you. I smiling to you. These all are social. And even though now I am sitting in the room alone and I talking to you on this video, but it is a kind of communication, a kind of interdependent or conversation. And when you watch this video, you can understand me. This is social. Social is language. We use language to communication. And the second main idea is what is second language acquisition. You heard many times, especially in introduction to second language acquisition. And I'm going to explain you what is second language acquisition. Second language acquisition we refer to L1. What is L1? And L2. What is L2? L1 is about the mother tongue language. It's the native language. For example, I myself learn Khmer language. I learn without effortness. I just learn to speak from my friends, especially my parents, my sister or brother. And I learn without consciousness. So I just learn, but I can speak fluently. Sometimes or in some place, some country, for example in Hawaii. In Hawaii is a state of United States. Many people come from around the world go to live there. and many culture, many can be civilization, history combined together we call cosmopolitan state. So when you produce the baby learns several language at the same time. So those are also called L1 because they learn at the same time. And L2 refer to additional language or languages. I myself learning English language as a second language. So this language I try to learn, I try to speak, I try to listening, I try to write many times, but it cannot be perfect. So second language we refer to the additional language. In conclusion, what is language? Language is systematic, symbolic, and social. What is second language acquisition? Second language acquisition refer to L1. L1 it means that native language or mother tongue. And L2 refer to additional language or languages. Thank you everybody. If you have any question or any misunderstanding, please click comment on this video. I will try to explain you as possible as I can. Bye bye.